what's up, y'all? My name's Del. If you don't know me, you probably seen me around. I go to shows often, and I host markets here in Berkeley at my house.
Hi, my name is Kaylee. I don't really know what to say about that.
Friend of Del's.
Yeah, I'm a friend of Del's.
I'm Cole, street urchin of the East Bay area.
My earliest memory, the first show I ever went to, I was 15, just turning 16, or had just turned 16. My bestest friend, Steph, took me to my first show, and I had seen Drain before Drain blew up, and it was a few other bands, and it was being in the energy of the crowd. I remember my first time going into the pit, I fell so many times, but seeing how fast people were to like pick me up and then congratulate me after, even though I know I look goofy as hell, I realized I found my community for like the first time. Like, I grew up a really strict Jehovah's Witness. I grew up in a really traditional black family, so listening to rock music, listening to like heavy metal, I was called like white or weird for those kind of things. But then I came to my first show and I found that everyone loved the same music as I did. Everyone dressed like I wanted to dress, and for the first time, I felt like at home in a fucking community, and I've never felt at home before. And so it was just a really eye-opening moment of I'm not alone, and I found my fucking people, and it feels good. Ooh, my favorite Bay Area venue, shout out Stagel. Like, every time I go to Stagel, I have a good-ass time. I see the homies. And like, honestly, it's a really good establishment. Shout out to their fucking meatball subs too. Yeah, so the purpose for these markets, when I first moved to San Francisco 2 years ago, I got really into like the vintage clothes scene. I learned a lot about reselling and things like that. I got really into working for bigger markets out here. But what I recognized was a lot of the markets, they focused on profit over people. And so my whole goal with Mouse House Markets is to focus people over profit, because at the end of the day, it's not about me making money, and it's not about me getting clout or any of that, but it's about bringing a community together, and it's about socializing, and it's also about sharing expressions of creativity and supporting one another. The best show I've been to. Last year, when Cancer, I think it was the first time I've seen Cancer Christ. It was at one of Chemical Victim's show at 3rd and Army. They brought out a flamethrower. They were throwing Bibles into the crowd. People were moshing over a literal bonfire. It was so just insane. Like, I genuinely felt like low-key was some sort of scary sacrificial shit, but it was also super fun. I've never had that much adrenaline going around in a pit before when there's fire tickling my ankles. Oh, yeah, let's get into that. I will definitely say my experience as a black girl in the scene has not been easy. Especially in Sacramento, there is not a lot of diversity. Like, when I go to shows, I notice that sometimes I will be the only person of color, or I will only just be the only black person there. And so with that comes like a lot of, especially being a girl foremost, being in the pit, people don't want to take you seriously. They don't want to make space for you, or they want to target you to get you out because they don't like what you're doing. But at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about the weird comments people make towards me. I don't care about the weird ass looks people will give me. I don't give a fuck about their opinions of me, because at the end of the day, yeah, my skin is black and yeah, I'm a girl, but at the end of the day, we got the same insides, and I can pit just as well as any of the men, and I can pit just as well as anyone else in any other color. So honestly, it sucks, the hatred I will get sometimes, or like the weird ass comments. But it feels good because I know when I'm out there and when I'm in the pit, I'm also supporting other girls and other people of color who are also girls who, you know, they're scared because they know that people want to talk shit and they know that people want to hate on them for that shit. And so it's like, I got to put aside my own fear in order to really uplift everyone else, because it's fucked up. If you really don't like someone in the punk scene because of their color or their gender, then why are you in the punk scene? Ooh. I would say some of my least favorite experiences is when there are creeps at shows and they grope me in the pit. And I know there's definitely a difference between someone trying to, like, you know, pick you up or, like, you know, protect you and someone full on, like, squeezing your tit or ass. And that's just the kind of weird shit that makes me hella uncomfortable, because a lot of the time I won't see whose hand it belongs to because it happens so fast. And it's not like something you can just talk about, because a lot of people won't take you seriously. Or I hate when there are known abusers, and if I say something, then I somehow get villainized, and it just sucks, because it's like people talk so much about keeping the scene safe, but when it really comes to action, not a lot of people want to do the action part. First off, don't have any expectations. Just go in having with the idea to have fun. Don't worry about what you're going to look like in the pit or whether or not you're going to fit in. Just go to have fun. Secondly, don't be afraid to socialize. Like, a lot of the people I've met have been some of the kindest, most genuine human souls. Like, even if it's you walking up to them and complimenting them, like, it's a scene where you'll be greatly accepted. And I think my third and last tip will just be, if you're gonna come to a show, respect the fucking venue and respect the people. Do not come to a punk show expecting to fuck shit up and just to get drunk or get fucked up. Like, if you're gonna only come to a show to get fucked up and fuck shit up, then just don't come. Because at the end of the day, this is a community and this is music with a meaning behind it, and we need to put the meaning back into what it means to be a punk. So like I said, if you're not gonna do that, don't come to shows, because we're tired of it. Yeah.
Turn left onto Roanoke Road.
Magic City, Starlets, Kiodi, Booby Trap, Silver Fox, Kingston, the Go-Go Clubs, International. Make her press my day, flashing on her boom, smashing on her face. I should made her that she can't take. Hit her from the early morning, but she come late. These niggas janky built up, match the pants size. I dare a nigga prank me, I'ma show ya Joker time.